Hi everyone, and welcome to Cooking with Cricket. Today I'm going to attempt to make some very easy caramel popcorn with peanuts in it. And with our caramel sauce, we won't have to use any of the light corn syrup or anything. So I'm going to start off with my popcorn. You're going to need around 10 cups. I'm using my Whirly Pop. And the popcorn that I'm using is actually this that we get when we travel up to the North Georgia mountains. And the baby white popcorn, it's very small, it's very tender, and it don't have a lot of the holes in it. So whatever you use, you're going to need around 10 cups. So in my Whirly Pop, I have around 2 tablespoons of any oil that you want to use, and I'm going to be adding 1/3 cup of the popcorn kernels. And I have my heat over like a medium-high. I'm going to stir it to get it mixed up. And I want to thank Laurice and Jilly for the video that they did with the popcorn, this popcorn maker. I had never seen it before. And I asked them where did they get it, and they sent me some coupons. So I think it was at, I get the names mixed up, but I think it was at Bed Bath & Beyond. So anyway, thank you Laurice and Jilly, and I will you should see a video popping up of them making popcorn. So anyway, we just want to get our popcorn popped, and just once it starts, you can just sit and turn the crank right here. Let me show you. Right here, you just turn the crank, and that keeps your popcorn stirred. Ain't that neat? Oop, alright, it's popping. Close the lid. Now once the popping starts to slow down some, I'll just remove it from the heat and let it finish. When you pour up your popcorn, you want to make sure not to get any of the unpopped kernels in there. But as you can see, it doesn't have many in there. So now I have my popcorn poured in a very big bowl for when I mix the caramel in it. And now you do want to salt your popcorn if you want to. And toss it up and set it aside, and we'll get started on the caramel. And here's what the baby popcorn looks like up close. It's very good. Now I am going to add just some regular peanuts. These have sea salt on them, but you can use whatever. But these are just regular peanuts. And this is a cup of them. Okay, in my large pan, over medium heat, I have 1 cup of butter, which is 2 sticks, that I'm going to melt. And once that gets melted, I'm going to add 1 cup of light brown sugar. Then we will be adding some vanilla and some baking soda. But that's all. So I'll bring you back when the butter gets melted. Okay, that's melted good enough. Now we're going to add our brown sugar, and we're going to stir this and continue to stir it until it comes up to the boil. And once it starts to boil, we will stop stirring it and let it boil for 5 minutes without stirring. Okay, we're starting to come up to a good boil, but we want it to be a good rolling boil. And just continue to stir until that happens. Okay, now we're going to set our timer for 5 minutes and just let it boil. Now, at the 4-minute mark, we're going to add our 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, stir it in, and then let it continue to boil for another minute. And then we'll remove it from the heat and add some baking soda. The list of ingredients and instructions and everything will be in the description box below. Okay, we have a minute left. So now I'm going to add my 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract and just give that a quick stir. Now when the timer goes off, I'm going to remove it from the heat and add just a half a teaspoon of baking soda. And that will cause a reaction and cause it to kind of bubble up and get light and airy. Alright, I removed it from the heat. Now to add our baking soda. I'm going to start stirring that in. Now I'm going to move it over to the table and we'll pour it over our popcorn and peanuts. Okay, you probably can't see this part. I'm just getting it all poured over. Now just start mixing it in. Get it all well coated. And be careful, this is very hot. Now you want to have a big old baking sheet lined with parchment paper or aluminum foil or something. Because now we're going to pour it on there to let it cool. Now just let it set until it's totally cooled, and then I will bring you back. And our easy caramel popcorn with peanuts is ready, and you do not have to add peanuts to it if you don't want to. We love them. So now me and Ricky's going to try some. My daughter has already tried some just a minute ago before I got it ready, and she loved it. Alright, Rick, come on. Now here's some with some peanuts on it. It's good.
Very good. Very good.
Now as far as being like real crunchy, it's not crunchy, but I did use baby popcorn. You could use that like what the Crackle Barrel use, like that marshmallow popcorn, whatever that they call it. But I personally like this. Of course it's better the day it's made, but it will keep a couple of days in an airtight container. So for something that really didn't take long at all, the longest part was letting it cool. Just pop your popcorn, the caramel sauce, took what, 4 ingredients, and to mix it together and then let it cool. Didn't take long at all, and not a lot of ingredients. And I know I'm repeating myself. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, comment, because I love hearing from you. And until my next video, I hope you enjoy. Bye, y'all. One with a peanut in it. Got a buttery taste to it, too. Mmm.